how it is. Regarding the UFO/ET issue, some of these statements are difficult to verify, but nearly every day he got confirmation that his perceptions are largely accurate. Here's his brief synopsis: received directly through telepathic contact and filtered through his God presence. Approximately 60% of all UFOs reported are from solar systems outside our own. The majority are from Zeta Reticuli, Alpha Centauri, Rigel and Betelgeuse Orion, and Sirius A and B, and the Pleiades. And here you have the Orion Nebula is near, not far away from Bellatrix, Mintaka or Montauk, from where I come from, the term Montauk, Montauk, and Betelgeuse. All those are not humans. They call themselves humanoids, but they are not humanoids. They are kind of creature, but different from Earth creatures. All right, which had nebula. Rigel. All this is here is all about um, Cyrus. All Cyrus. All those uh, beings that you wear one very stick on the skin clothes that appear white. They call them gray. They're not gray. They are kind of brownish, dirty color like that. The real skin. Why? Because I have seen, I have touched them, and I know. Sci Here we have Centauri, Alpha Centauri. There's a B, there's A and B. Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. Oh, see, compared with the orbits of Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. Orbit of Uranus, orbit of Saturn, orbit of Jupiter, orbit of Mars. Alpha Centauri A, Alpha Centauri B. Proxima Centauri outside the scale. Sun. I see. I have been to Uranus, you see, but I don't have any recollection of going to this Centauri, Alpha Centauri 2. Some smart Alex there say that they are human, not totally human. There are reptilians in there, and also there is this kind of from the time of Pangaea, we have those men half horse, half equine horses, half man. Those are the type of beings that live in there. That's why we call Centauri, because it's from these beings that looks half um, man, half horse. And they, from what I recall, they are pretty much very warriors like. Okay, they are warriors like as much as Mars is. And the cusp of Sagittarius is related to our Centauri as well, right? From my surveys. So all this has to do with how Alpha Centauri, and all that has some correlation with the reptilians as well as Orion. Okay, and it's not human. There's a person who said, "Oh, I'm from outer centuries because a man come to visit me on my rooftop and said he wear coat and he said that I was from out he was from our century and he said I'm from there as well, a man." But then he saw the face to really see that it was a man or some creatures pretend to be a man because they love to be humans, although they say they don't want to. I don't like the humans is disgusting, humans so ugly, don't compare us with the humans, but they want to be humans so much that they come here and take DNA from earth, or they exchange DNA. They bring DNA from there to here. Certain creature like microorganism, bacteria, certain venomous plants, serpents, Komodo dragons, the uh, crocodiles, all those funny looking animals, the dinosaurs were all fabricated here there and then brought here the DNA and mixed it with some kind of a horses, okay, to become a dinosaur. And they are not from original from Earth, but our bodies is Terrans. No matter how much you want to say, oh, but humans are not from there. Humans is aliens. The spirit hasn't anything to do with the body. I'm talking about the body here, the suit, the space suit, are pretty much from Earth, original from Earth. Okay, and our ancestors, except the one who were ethereal, those ones were one of the primordial here. They too look like a human, but they was in the process of becoming humans. They was in the process of becoming human, but nevertheless, they have all the templates and the pattern of a human being. And here the Pleiades. Pleiades too, I don't think they are humans. Those humans, blondie, white, whatever, they paint them very beautiful like angels. They are from ancient earth, and they become part of the Anunnakis minions as well, and they become what you call as ascendant masters, angels, etc. You got it? But they are mostly from Agartha, which makes part of Earth. In a sense, they are humans, but in a more subtle and more ethereal way. Compared to the eyes, they are on the fourth dimension. They are pretty much more ethereal, more flimsy, more less denser than ice. Okay, but they are human nevertheless. They are not at ease. That's a misconception. I cannot never process this, never accept it. So Alcyone also make part of play deeds, but they are not, most of them, they are not human. But can they bring the human code there, the DNA code? Yes, they do. And they did. Electra, Stero, Pitaigeta, Maya, Calieno. All this they call humanoid, but they're not quite humans, all right? And those you call humans, they are human. They are Pleiadians. They are from the Ashanti Atlantis. Atlantis. They are humans. Now they are in Agartha. Those who went there, those places are another thing. They are they are pretty much it is disguised as a human, but They are natural forms ITs. They are reptilians in grace. Grace love to deceive you. Grace really love to deceive you. Beware of grace. Grace and those beings, the reptilian with a black coat, those one, because I have seen with my own eyes at 2 a.m. here in that garden. I have seen a grace pretend to be a woman in white. I saw like a reptilian all in black, which they call a Swiss, and a blacky hood, turn it girls in white, and after that turn it back again to being a hooded being in black, right? So they are from the series A and B. Forget this one, series. The great, bigger violin in history. This one look like they say look like the lion man, tiger man, whatever. But they also are very not. They took, I think they took DNA from Earth from the animals here, and they become a lion man. They are not very also nice. Okay, they are suspicious. Must be careful with them, and they make part of their necks as well. And they are the ones that are your sensitive masters. Yeah, they are your sensitive masters. They are your angels, etc. But they are not human. All these are illusions. All this is a big, fatty, horrible lies that has been concocted to fool the not so intelligent, wise people here on earth. All right? So we have Vega, Sirius B. Oh, Vega nearby them. Summer Triangle out there. Sirius A is the sun itself. Deneb. Can the being called Jesus be from Sirius A? Who knows? I don't know. After all, he's the serpent, the sun serpent, solar serpent. So Sirius B here, Sirius A is the sun, Sirius B here. And below we have Vega. Okay. All here are not humans. One more time, they are not humans. Being a humanoid is not the same as being human, but can our spirit make part of them? Yes. Yes, it does. Approximately 20% are above top secret military tests, tests of experimental craft, openly reverse engineered from Zeta craft. Approximately 20% are natural phenomena mistakenly identified as artificial craft. In addition to the above, there are millions of encounters with beings from other dimensions, parallel, higher, etc., most of whom are benevolent. I don't think so. I mean, they're not very bad, you know. There are many humans here that not good either, but why we are like this? Thanks to them. Where are we like that? Thanks to them. And I don't think they have a very good intentions and wishes towards the human here, the species that they have invested so much. I really don't. We are all ETs to some extent. Our spirit, sir, our spirit, the body brutes from earth. It kind of explode from earth itself, from the organisms, right? I already had a video back on 2 years, 3 years ago where I say I make a graph, I show how things were bruted, you know, how to say that they were sprouted or brutal. There I'm talking Latin already. It was sprouted from the earth, from below, from the soil of the earth and the sea, organisms, right? And we just come out because the cork just make multiply itself and then just come out naturally without second parties, third parties intervention. The intervention was to manipulate those species already found in here to their own for their own benefits and their own insidious intentions and purpose. There is really no difference between ETs and humans because there are a lot scientific, technological, appearance, body type, phenotype, biotype. They they are. There's no such thing that we are saying no. We may say, oh, we have brothers and sisters from offshore or off world. Yeah, maybe you can call them whatever you want to call, but yet when the going gets tough, forget about they being your brothers and or sister. They just give you the back and run away. Because Earth has been genetically manipulated for eons by different ET races to the point that almost all of us have genetics from other star systems. No, so that's the spirit, sir. The bodies from Earth is so, my gosh. The bodies made on Earth. The spirits made of sword, of wood. They were the one who take DNA from Earth and send off the world. All right. The Essonese was one of the foremost forced hybrids made, taken from Earth, sent off world. They own us a lot, not the way around. There are often some physical genetic markers carried from generation to generation that can help identify one's ET heritage. Arabic. For example, those carrying genetic material from Nordic Pleiadians. Nordic Pleiadians are made on Earth. They are not from off-world. Sorry. You talk about the spirit, is it? That's another different. The conscience is different. Once they make the body, they put their conscience inside the earth, the phenotype body, right? They place the conscience, their conscience into the human vessel. However, the body is from here. So Nordic Pleiadians are pretty much made on earth, are often tall and muscular, with blonde hair and blue eyes, rubbish. But with all the mix and blend of our melting pot planet, this is hard thing to track. Of course, because they were from here. For example, I am a Venusian, but I do have any marker that I am aware. Oh, pleasure to meet you. I'm from Earth. That I'm aware of. I'm Italian. I don't think he's Italian. This man is Hebraic. He's not Italian. Italian is different. Another phenotype. His phenotype is so Sal Russia. He's not Italian at all. He's Hebraic. I can look at people. I know what's your phenotype. I am Italian with dark hair and eyes and olive skin, while most Venetians are fair skinned and blonde. No, blah, blah, oh gosh. I cannot take, man. Venusians are not that. The Venusians are that, the scale, very high up, long scale that were found in the ancient Peru. Why are humans so foolish and because they are canalized, they think they know everything? Those bits, how would you say he's the Venusian, they're the real Venusian. They are not like that at all. This is all, how is delirium, the imagination, illusions. They're not humans. Venusian Pleiadians. What a joke, man. Yeah, they can become like this, but they are from Agatha. They are not Venusian. Venusian was that very big head, those scale that kind of scale that is very, I don't know how they are. I don't know how they are called, but they are not like that. Those people, these beings here from Agatha, they are not Venusian. They are Gaussians. They were on Earth during the Atlantis time with the white skin one, bald head. Those are humans. Those are not it is at all. So it's a delirium. Those beings here, they are Atlanteans people from Shanty Earth. They are not. They are the Nordic. They are not. They come from they are the ancestors of the Vikings. They are alien. What the heck, man? Saying what it is? Oh, come on, man. How I love your agenda, your deceptive agenda. There's nonsense. I would say they're like that. It's like, yeah, you are right, buddy. You are right. These are but not quite. There's many types, all right? There is one who have that very big scale, the long scale aliens. That one's the one who also there are in the Agatha. They are right now in Agatha, but they are not quite, they are ATs, but they become part of the earth now. They were very predominant in not long ago Peru before the Asians invasion to Americas. All right, they were there maybe 50,000 before, 100,000 before the Asian invasion, the human invasion. Huh? So no, they are not this. They are this one. That's the Venusians. Like I have contacted with this girl in 2020 during the pandemic, but she was pretty much human. She was walking. She was solid. This girl here, very pretty young girl. But she's from Agatha, you know, she's from a Shanty Earth. Maybe I was there in Atlantis. One of my ancestral was in Atlantis, which is America. Some say, no, it was Egypt. Bluff. And then a delusion is known as not Egypt. Did they make trend for Egypt? Yes, they did. But they were, Atlantis was Americas, joined with Europe, which made part of the now United Kingdom, and stretched up to Greece, the country of Greece or the Balkans, and Basque, the country Basque, right? And Egypt did interfere. It did interfere, but Egypt belongs to another factions. It was another factions. It was nothing to do with those people, all right? But the Anunnakis want to interfere, so they come and they invade these people. They bomb. India was bombed. Oh, some would say America is the big Satan. They would say America is the big Satan who throw bomb. They don't see Russia. They don't see others who did throw bomb long time ago. Then I tell this person. Then what about why you think the Dead Sea is called Dead Sea for? It's not called Dead Sea for nothing. If Abraham had and throw in a atomic bomb in it, yeah, he did. He throw not atomic, is one nuclear bomb. Another nuclear bomb was thrown in the Ashanti, India. All right, thrown in Ashanti, India. India, India, South Asia. Does they accept that? Does they know that? Does they accept? Shut up, cat. Does they know that? No, they don't. Shh. They don't want to accept. I did not tell him the truth. He will say, yes, yes. That's why Indian was so bad. Oh, yeah, now you acknowledge, eh? You acknowledge now. So you don't say that America is the big Satan. America is the big Satan because they are carrying right now the baton, right? The Baton was passed now to Americas. In fact, Americas is the one who carrying the baton from ancient Atlantis. Okay, don't come to fool this very smart, intelligent being here. I'm very smart, and I know how to take a deep dive to find out truth. I'm not ordinary person. This girl is not a T. Now she's in the fourth dimension, and she lives there in Agartha. She's a human. I've seen her with two naked toddler, and she was not wearing any suit. She was totally naked. Oh, she's not sex. Don't think that she's sex. She's not sex at all. She's too thin. So there is really no difference between ETs and human because ET has no sense. Manipulate for ions by different ET races to the point that almost all of us have genetics from other star systems. Yeah, the new one, the hybrids. There are often some physical genetic markers carried from generation to generation that can help identify one's ET heritage. For example, those carry genetic material from Nordic Pleiadians are often tall and muscular, with blonde hair and blue eyes. I don't believe that's not true. They are from Earth. But with all the mix and blending of a melting pot planet, this is a hard thing to track. For example, I'm a Venusian, but I do have any marker that I'm aware of. I'm Italian. No, you're not Italian. Most Venusians have fair skin and no, 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 they are not, sir. They are not. They are AT, sir. AT, if you, animal face. Actually, if a no human being were to walk among us, and some do, she might not even be noticed. Not only can some alien races disguise themselves, so why you say that they are humans when they can, you yourself say that they can disguise? Like I know any smart person would know that they can use mimicry, the technique of mimicry, as well as shape shifting, right? But men already look a lot like us. Oh, of course, but they are still distorted because you cannot fool DNA, sir. DNA is natural water in sea, right? You cannot, no matter how much you dye your hair. I don't dye my hair. My hair is natural. Let it gray naturally. I don't dye my hair. Also, I wouldn't spend money I don't have with $30 uh, dye. I wouldn't do that. So, but if you color your hair right, let's say, okay, your hair is black, then you want to color, let's say, blonde or even reddy or reddy brown or ash brown, what's gonna happen? You cannot fool DNA. It will grow back. The root will grow back again, gray color. Or if in case your hair were dark, it will grow back, revert back to its natural color. If it was gray, it will continue being gray. You cannot fool. We haven't had the technology yet to reverse gray hair, right? You cannot fool DNA. You do a plastic in your nose. As I let my nose ugly, let my face ugly. I don't care. I won't go there and put Botox or plastic surgery because it will revert. You have to keep on, keep on doing, keep on retouch, keep on redo, wasting money and time by doing again your eyes, your nose, your mouth, put that ugly Botox, look like some kind of the wasp come and then bite your lips and become all swollen. Uh, in the face, the cheek look like some kind of muppet, bloated, look like a bloated fermented bread. So what for? What for you gonna do that? It will gonna revert again. Why? Because the DNA keep on, those cells keep on moving. The cells won't stop. The cell won't sleep. So you're wasting your time trying to transform yourself from what your DNA has given you. All right? As I said before, approximately 80% of all it is. So in this case, what I'm trying to say is no matter how ugly it is, try to be human, they'll still be ugly because they mix up with a human, okay? But they'll still be ugly. It's just like we mixed race sometimes, most of the time we are very ugly because we are mixed, all right? Right or not? Because we are not homogeneous. Uh, we are mixed in multiple ratio. So we are not homogeneous. Not say that don't have beautiful mixed race. There are people, beautiful people, and the Doetisos can be beautiful the way they are, but they won't be exactly like human. They will be a bit different. Still, they're gonna have that super duper skull and the eyes bloated. I mean, the eyes popping out. They still are not the same. They will never be the same like humans because they were born there. So they have to accept their vessel. There's something that the cosmos give. It's not a god. It's not nothing else. They can manipulate and webs, but they cannot fool nature. Right? They cannot fool nature. They can try. They try playing God. Right? They play God, but they cannot fool nature. They cannot fool the DNA. If I were to say that God exists, I would say that God is a DNA because DNA is everything. As I said before, approximately 85% of humanity are benevolent, kind, loving souls who certainly want to lift humanity and welcome them back in the cosmic family after they screw them up. That's screw them up, now want to accept them back. It's nothing but their duty. It's just a little favor that they will do to the humans here after all. Don't you think, sir? About 20% of ETs are malevolent. I don't think so. I think that more or less 80% are malevolent and 10 to 20% are okay, benevolent. You are lying, are distorting things. Power hungry beings with total disregard or even disdain of humans. And there's a lot of them. Of course, there's some neutral middle ground, mostly alien scientists who have no ill feelings towards humanity, but are not evolved enough spiritually to be in a position to decide what's best for us. Yeah, because they don't care. They are as empathic as their beings are here, as their lineages are here. Many of them here are part of them, and they are empathic. They are totally empathic. They don't care about other people. If they see someone's dying down the road, they don't extend a hand to help. They say, "Oh, what the hell is our problem? Is our karma?" Yeah, they say that. They have part of it, their spirit are ET, their conscience is ET, right? And they don't care about us. They don't really don't care. So, so that one, though, Andromeda's already said, we don't care. We don't want to interfere. But are not evolved enough spiritually to be in a position to decide what's best for us. In the name of research, they might dissect a human to learn more about him slash her. The subject, yeah, like many here do. They are minions, they are lineage do here to people. What's the difference? The subject of abduction is another matter for another time. Ah, the subject of abduction, man, like I've been like abducted twice. No, three times. One by Orientals, and first time by Grace, another type of Grace, not Zita. Second time by Zita, an Oriental, that woman who were all white and appears like a people call her a ghost. She's not a ghost. She's an ET. And the third time by Orientals. The subject of abduction, another matter for another time. Um, they they do abduct us. He don't need to even to tell. I know already. First, They want to experiment on something, they do genetic experiment. Second, they take sample from your DNA to transport upward. Third, they want to remove or insert implant. And if this implant come a configuration most of the time, because they'll change your destiny. Yeah, it happened to me, and that's why I know. And I am, how to say, a poster child to tell as it is, all right? Because it has happened to me back in 1983. They place in devices in you, implant, and if that there's a configuration, and with these configurations, it will affect your life as a whole, or they will remove implant, but it's very seldom they remove implant. More than not, they'll add implant. This gets so boring, man. Wait a minute. Actually, if a non-human being were to walk among guys, and some do, she might not even be noticed because they are human. They are from the fourth dimension Agatha. They are humans. But IT, they use mimicry because they say that the hands of the magician is faster than the eyes of the spectator, right? So, but they cannot hold that spell for long. It's a kind of spell. The mimicry, they cannot hold for long, and that's why they disappear, right? Not only can some aliens rights disguise themselves, but men already look a lot like guys. That's true. It's not true. That's mimicry. Just like I measure filter. Is an electronic filter is a kind of high technology. As I said before, approximately a say, no, they aren't. So that's what for they abductize because they want to take sample, they want to take DNA, they also want to uh, put in, implant things on you, devices. Okay? They implant something on you, in you, not on, but in you. I have one here on my one on my tag and one on my shoulder. I don't know if it come out or not. It feel like a piece of rice, grain of rice. I think it had come out already. The problem is most of the negativities are vibrating the 3D and 4D realms, and so are often visible to 3D and 4D humans. They not say it's not because they are vibrate. They come here. They kind of they travel in and out, and they can come to 3D and 4D, and they use mimicry. Many of the higher, more loving races exist in 5D, 6 and 7, and can only be contacted by humans who are tuned to those densities. So it appears there are a lot of negative ETs involved with the Earth. Yeah. And of course, most of the world's rulers are controlled by negativities because of their lust for power. Yeah, and cruelty. That's true. This one I agree to some extent. There are many different species of aliens. Here's my latest assessment, including those in human embodiment. Star system, Orion constellation, Earth group, Councils of Rigel and Betelgeuse, incarnates from Mars and Maldek. Percentage of total 85%. Yeah, I feel, I feel that I agree with that. Council of Rigel and Betelgeuse incarnates from Mars and Maldek. So he includes here human being, okay? Eyes. 85% are um, reptilian and grays, which made this constellation here. two systems here. Councils of Rygo and Betelgeuse, incarnates from Mars and Maldek. Okay, 8%, a lot. Pleiades in System 7D, Adamic race. I don't agree with that. There's not two Adamic race, one's the dark race. Started in Africa. Original Earthlings from Lyra, Vega, DNA, Atlanteans. Yeah, Atlanteans, priest kings. Yeah, Atlanteans, correct. But why you say they are Adamic race? They are not Adamic race. They are not, you can call them Nordic. Nordics, but they are not Atlanteans. From Lyra, Vega, DNA, Atlanteans, priest kings. Adamic race are original Earthlings. They are not Adamic. Adamic were the dark ones, the hybrids, first created then from Babylonian, ancient Babylonia to South Africa. Series B binary system, biblical gods, Greek gods, dissidents of Israel and the Middle East. Series B. Okay. 2% only. The Adamic race, 15%. Very little compared to all the reptilian and grays here. Kazoops. The Pleiadian system Adamic race, 15% only. Sirius B binary system biblical gods, Greek gods, dissidents of Israel and the Middle East, 2%. I don't know. They say the Sirius was the the Asian people, Asia. So that's why the name B here, because B, that's why they are bloody group, mostly B. Of course, they have A and O group as well, but most of them are B. They are from Sirius, okay? The A blood group is Pleiades. And I'm talking about here the spirit. I'm not talking about the body suit, but the spirit. This one is not correct. But in a sense, it is because, the Sirius, the Dusi gods that is a bit lions, tigers, and make part of the Anunnaki. Of course, Anunnaki also is including the reptilians, the greys, the psi rays, but mostly those beings that look like a cat face, cat face being. Beside the lion of Israel, lion here, lion there. Understand why? Now you do. So 2%. 2% only. I don't believe there is more than them here. I don't believe why they are so little. That's not true. Venus said 60 density, generally blonde haired, blue eyed, fair skinned humans. 1%. I still have a difficult time believing this. Venus is another thing. Venus is among these people, shamanic and tribal people, right? And also they make part here of the Anunnaks as well. So they are included here in the Syrians or together the Middle East because they are involved. They are part of them as well. Generally, blonde haired. No, no, it's not true. I don't believe so. There's a mistake here. Pleiade system 4G. So the Pleiade system 7, and then we have the Pleiade system 4. Nordic type, tall, muscular humans, original Viking Scandinavian races. 1%. The Venus was 1%. Andromedan 4G, Oriental types humans with small slanted eyes. They are not Andromedans. They are not all of them. Most of them are Orions. So, from Ringel and Betelgeuse, you make a mistake here. Some of this from the Middle East you're talking about is from Maris and Maldek. You already all over, you're confused. Andromedan for the oriental type, there's not that, not all, some only depends on Andromeda because some of the constellation Andromedan are insectoid. So how we will know? So 0.5% only Andromedan. What? China have 1 billion people in the duty here, uh, fly on the sky, fly in the cotton candy cloud. Say that they are all about 0.5%. There are Asian everywhere, sir. There's a lot of them. What you're saying, they make part of it 0.5% only. What are not saying? And they are not just this, they are from Beetle Maldek, and there's some from Mars, and some from Regal and Betelgeuse. So, I mean the spirit, mostly, and some part of the phenotype as well. So, human incarnated original zeta race before hybridization. Oh, Antares 4D, Andromedan. Okay, red giant. I already saw Andromedan. They are brown, tiny, big head. The eyes is slanted like a snake. Yellow, large, slanted eyes like a snake. The thing inside, and a shorty. Antares, red giant race mentioned in Genesis. Nordic types, Toki, European, Antares. So Tau, the name Taos is oriental, right? Tau is Scorpio, dark nebula, reflection nebula, Scorpion. Antares, class of human Scorpio, of of Ficus, near the star of Ficus, Octus. Not near, but quite far, man. Here we have Andromeda, is quite large, one of the largest constellation system ever is Andromeda. And there's a lot of beings there. There's grays, there are some other tall types if you look like gray, but they're not humans. Eh? There are insectoids. There's the tall and short is there. So some red giant race mentioned the genus Nordic type Stocky European. 0.3 Zeta Reticuli 3D human incarnate of original Zeta race before hybridization. There's a lot in Asia, this one. A lot. 0.1 Zeta Reticuli 3D hybrid and among those people who also come from Asia who is in the Americas, called Native Americans. Zeta Reticuli, and this one also, why he say this one is from um, human incarnate red giant messenger. How come they say red giant race when they say is a stocky European? It doesn't make any sense. Is it stocky or giant? This one, the red one, are mostly also this type. They the tribal people. 0.1% only human incarnates of original Zeta race before hybridization. 3D, Andromeda 4D, Andromedan. I'm sorry for the Zeta Reticuli 3D hybrid. Human incarnate derived from breeding programs less than 0.1%. Andromedan 3D hybrid. Humans incarnation derived from breeding programs less than 0.1%. Tau Ceti, Alpha Centauri, and Polaris. Tau Ceti is almost like a Zeta as well. Alpha Centauri will be the man healthy horse, half man, and also there is a reptilian there. And that planet suck. That planet sucks. It's very much full of nonsense, full of dictator and communist there, and pretty much materialist and elitist. This one, I don't like this planet. I hate it. It's not a planet for me. Less than 0.1% human incarnated from the star system, mostly 6D, 80D. Then Axura 79D emissaries incarnate in human form. Less than 1 million. Still a lot. Nibiru Planet X, Niberian Council members on and off planet incarnation, about 80,000. ETs and alien bodies. Huh? ETs and aliens is coming to the same. They are alien. You mean in human body? Humanoid is with off planet incarnations. About 32%. Then we have the walk-ins, soul transfer. Is the people, can be in your family or any other people who change overnight. They were one person and suddenly they change completely. They change personality. Various races taking over human body through soul transfer. About 6,000 here. Other categories 3D, 12 densities, humans from star systems not mentioned above. About 50 million. Other entities 7D or higher, spiritual masters from higher dimensions, avatars and manufactured body, about 300. uh, they say manufactured, but actually they are light, they are pure light, but they can use shape shift. Population percentage break it down by density, current vibratory levels of humans. 3D about 78%, 4D about 22%, includes yours through approximately 4.65. 5D about 0.1, 6D, and here's my assessment of the type of craft observed in our skies, including the ones I've seen physically. The percentages are out of the total observed by humans. Type of craft, gray saucer shaped 3 20 diameter. Zeta reticuli, 50% the most here. Is correct. He's correct. I have seen, yeah, it's salsa. It's a fried salsa, right? And it's very new, very sophisticated, round, fat, and metallic. I've seen it. I still remember. Inside is enormous, very clean, very organized. A lot of button and transmitter. Gray salsa shaped 10 20 diameter. Illuminati Black Ops Earth. Could it be them? 30%. Yeah, it could be them as well. So we can mistake, and then it's very difficult to discern if you whether you are kidnapped by these people here or they themselves. But I saw them. I saw this one, shorty, fatty, stocky, and I'm wearing a whitey, the clothes that look like their skin. There's not their skin. That one is a vest. They often wear white. That vest is to counteract the radiation from Earth. It's a special kind of vest. All right. Illuminati Black Ops 30%. Black triangular a few meters across. Black triangular. I never seen this one. Alpha drag thanks. Thanks. think this universe I've never seen that made I want to see ever. Black triangular a few meters across. Alpha Draconis. 3D reptile. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Imagine deal with the zeta ones easy, but the reptile I don't think is to deal with them. You see them only you freeze. I swear by God, if you see them you freeze. Even your light body freeze once you see them. 10%. Oh, thanks goodness, 10% only. Multicolor, salsa shaped. Pleiades, 40, 70, Venus, 63% only. So the grays are the predominant one. It's true. Spherical green glowing. Pleiades, 1%. Black triangular, very large, Illuminati black ops Earth, 1%. Cigar-shaped mothercraft, very large, Zeta reticuli, 3D, 4D, 1%. They never say which dimension they are here. Cigar, Zeta 3D. No, I didn't see this one. Gray cylindrical Andromeda, 3D, 4D, 1%. Interdimensional various sizes and colors. Sirius B, Orion, interdimensional various sizes and colors. Sirius B, Orion, other system 5D, 9D, about 3%. The Oriental one I saw is very small craft and it's not closed. You can, it's just like you are driving on Ferrari with the open top. Very fun. But I think they were from Earth. They are not of world, they are from Earth. Note, the Orions interbred with the humans nearly half a million years ago. To my knowledge, they have only a handful of emissaries from the constellation circling our heavens. They have only a handful. The same goes for the Syrians. What about impeding invasion? Sorry to be the beat of bad news, but it already happened over 500,000 years ago, and yeah, they won. No new invasion will be successful because Gaia, Mother Earth, is ascending, and only those souls on the path of ascension will be allowed to remain on Earth beyond the 2012, 20, up to 2030. From this period to this period. From there on, many people have to go. This information may or may not even matter. Please use your own divine judgment when dealing with ETs and especially when dealing with the humans, correct? Humans are the one that should you watch out for as well, as the percentage of negatively vibrating humans is much higher than that of ETs. Hey, hello, sir. You want to compare persons who are ignorant, stupid, with one that's supposed to show example and yet doesn't do? It is supposed to show example and they don't do. If they are as sensitive, so high conscient, so evolved, why don't they show example? Huh? In fact, if it were up to change, which it's not, you would stand a better chance of meeting a positivity than a positive human. Yeah, yet they are still walking behind the veil, sir, behind the background. They are walk to screw you. All the changes, all the changes nowadays are done by the cities behind the veil. The Orions look like us because almost 8% of us are Orion. Lie, they are reptilians and grays. Lie, lie, lie. The Pleiadians look like us. Lie, lie. Pleiadians are reptilians. Look like us because they were the original root race of Earth. No, no, it's not true. The Syrians are a bit taller and lighter than the average humans. What a lie, man. What a lie. What a misconception. What a confusion. Syrians do see, very kind of beefy, bulky, lion-faced beings. Syrian. They're not human. They are humanoid, but they're not quite human. And this one also is Venusian. This those cow type I wanted to show this one. On that those others are darker, all right? And Syrians and mystery, they are not humans at all. They are mostly quiet. See the activation of the crystal. Yeah, I would say they are like this. Why they show the dog? The dog's from Sirius also. They are the cat. Now here my black cat making noise. This cat bring me a lot of bad luck, but that's okay. I still accept. Never mind. I still love her, and I go like a fool at 4 and 3 a.m. after her when she run away. Sirius black. Cute doggy, Wogri. They are a dog. How come the Orions say they are cats, lion people? How come they are dogs now? If they are dogs, I am in. I love dogs. Dogs are my favorite animal. Oh my gosh, there are dogs. But I heard, I actually never saw. If I say that I have seen a Syrian, I'll be lying. I never saw one, but they say that the Syrians, because there's A and B, nevertheless, maybe the A is the dog, or maybe it's the cat, and then the or vice versa, and the B could be the cat. I don't know. There you see here. They are the other part of the series as well. Why you put a dog? Why do you put a dog for? Those are the beings. And they say they're very warrior like, very fierce, pretty much fierce. I stop putting a human there. This already is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I have seen the black, or the black no, the leopard man, very tall, but I don't know where he's from. He never say where he's from. I think he's from Lyra. Oh, Syrian, yeah, I would say that he's from like this also. Syrian star system, agenda, guide, heal, and protect. I don't think so. Shape diamond triangles, spherical technology. I don't think so. They're here to guide. There, you see that? Was I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. The dogs are from Canis Major, not from Sirius. Let's correct. Stop the confusion. And I am the dog. I am the wolf. I breed the cat because I cannot have a dog here where I am. Ashanti alien race from the stars they came. You see here, they are ruthless. They say they are very ruthless, but I still love the cats in a way. But my favorites are dogs. Let us make avatars for ourselves to walk for us. Yeah, but don't mislead people. You can make your avatar, use your imagination, your creativity, but don't mislead people unless you see them like I did. And the series are the one who are mostly there in the garden with the dragons. I have seen them with the dragons, reptilians, and are kind of human, but very tall, kind of human. Bigfoot look alike, but I'm not say that that one's the humans. They're another type of very ugly human, like a bamboo, and those cats, a lot of cats there, and the dragons. So a cat are related to dragons somehow. The Siblings were on Earth before a long time ancient Earth. They are not ETs. I don't believe there are humans somewhere. I already have astral journey, astral travel. I never see a single human there. So that's a lie. See here the lion gate. When the lion gate opens, all the hell break loose. So I don't believe. I don't want to believe what people tell me. I believe what I see. Let's continue. The Orion look like eyes because on light, so it's it is devaneio. So devaneios mean illusions. Orion. The Pleiadians look. Hey cat, can you please move? You are blocking my way. Thank you. The Pleiadians look like eyes because they were the original root race of Earth. The Syrians. Why you are sad? Because I talk about the cats, not about you. About the it's about the other cats. Okay, I love you. And that's why I accept you and I do sacrifice for you. I love you. That's why I keep you with me and go after you like a fool on the middle of the night, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. The Syrians are a bit taller and lighter than the average human. I don't believe that's not true. They are animals. The Antherians are large, muscular, and have reddish brown skin. Antherians. Also, I saw the Andromedas also reddish brown skin. So, the Andromedans tend to incarnation as Orientals, but the originality are tall and lanky. Lies! They are shorty and stocky. I saw it back in 2014. It is a tall and lanky with large heads and small slanted the almond. That's not true. That's oh my gosh, the Zetas come in three main flavors. Alabaster white, that one is a vest to protect from the radiation. Alabaster white and short with huge black almond eyes. That's not true. Their skin is a bit of it's like brownish gray, something like that. It's dark, greenish. Two, short and gray with large black almond eyes, the most common. And three, tall blue-skinned hybrids with small slanted almond eyes. The other races are higher dimensional and can change their appearance at will. The Venusians, the Venusians are fair-skinned, I don't believe, blonde and translucent. I believe they are translucent, but they are not humans. They cannot be human unless they come to me and they show for about 1 hour. 1 hour because they can, there's no point if they come to me and appear for a few seconds, disappear because they cannot keep the shape for so long. The battery faster wins out. For what? I wouldn't believe them. Appear few seconds, disappear because they cannot keep the shape for too long. I want them to stay there for 1 hour with me. Dark students are large, blue skin, translucent. Actually, large, blue skin, translucent beings. The higher dimensional Pleiadians are shimmering golden figures of light. The highest level Pleiades look like the blue-white stars in the visible Pleiadian star clusters. Splitting shimmery golden figures of light. It is in our solar system. Note, some of this information is also available in the article Souls and Soul Rays. Jupiter has advanced civilizations in the etheric atmosphere of the giant planet, vibrating at 50 and 60 density levels. They are not completely free of service to self, STS. Jupiter. Vibrations, and there is some kind of hierarchy to their government. Jupiter is about money, money and activism and materialism. They are large translucent beings originating in many local sectors of the galaxy. They were called to Jupiter to learn and grow spiritually with the assistance of Arcturians and Venusians. These beings have developed the power side of their nature more than the love side, more the material side, although they are generally of a positive energy. However, their energy is somewhat harsh compared to the Venusians. Their biggest lessons appear to be finding balance between love, wisdom, and power, and integrating the mistakes they made during the Mars experience hundreds of thousands of years ago. So the Jupiter has responsibility for the etheric atmosphere of the giant planet. Vision there some hierarchy. They are large, translucent beings. So not everything that is shiner is good. Not everything that's shiner is good and shine. The Orions, who have controlled the Earth for the last half a million years, sometimes incarnate etherically in the atmosphere of Jupiter once they have ascended from the warrior masculine aggressive Martian paradigm. Most of the rulers of the Jupiter conclave, about 1,000 rulers and 150,000 entities, are being tortured from higher realms in the ways of unconditional love and how to govern a planet without ego superiority issues. Tough lessons. The Venusians are a sixth density race from which the goddess mythology arose. They look very much as pictured in visionary paintings. Long flowing golden hair, flowing robes, and translucent bodies of light, some with wings. One time sometime when I'm in that garden, I have a tea, one come to me through the apps. She introduced herself as a Venusian girl, and she says that she's a goddess of love, and that she say, "Pleasure meet you. I'm glad to meet you. I come and love, and I love human beings." She say like that on the apps, and I love human beings. So I reply back, "Yeah, my pleasure too. Nice to have you here, and thank you for loving us." I say that. The Martians are really the Orions prior to coming to Earth. The Martians are really the Orions prior to coming to Earth. They began in the incarnations on the surface of Mars. They began the incarnations on the surface of Mars and later went underground when the atmosphere was destroyed by warfare. Yeah, by the Dracos and the reptilians. The Maldekians are really Orions that once inhabited the Maldek, the planet between Mars and Jupiter. They blew the planet apart with warfare. And what's left is the asteroid belt. The soul's incarnation on Mars and Earth after the destruction of Maldek. The destruction of this planet threw the other planets out of their original orbits and created problems far beyond the solar system. For this reason, the divine councils of the higher dimensions have intervened and will not allow the total destruction of any more planets in this sector. Yay, bravo. Include the Earth on that place. Include the Earth. Give a stop to all this and nuclear war and whatever. Stop all that. Saturn Tribunal is a council of the higher dimensional entities. Saturn from various systems that use etheric Saturn as their base of operations. He talks about bad about Jupiter, right? Saturn is 100,000 wolves. It's all about corruption, political corruptions is where Satan is mostly there calling the shots. You understand? So I'm very amazed at how he don't talk about Saturn. Saturn is the one who governed the Nibiru, and they come here as Ketu and Rahu and Ketu to give us assignments in the hard test in the forms of tribulations, in the forms of problems, and a lot of upheavals on earth. Once they come, they cause havoc, total, total chaos, like earthquake, typhoons, flash floods, wars, famine, pandemics. Once they come, do you understand? So why he don't talk about them? Why? This man, I don't believe these people is so-called analyzer 100%. And the Maldicians are real alright. Maldicians are not Irans alright. They are Dracos. They are reptilians. And they also have a foot there in Sirius. Alright? They have foot in Sirius and Alpha Centauri as well. And Orion, of course. And many other places. Okay, even in Pleiades and almost all over. The Andromedans also are included in that, involved because I've seen them. They were fetching. One of them was taking. He was filtering those souls. I saw a lot of souls, mostly Asians who have died during the tsunami in 2004. I saw a lot of them queuing up to go to Planet X, and I flew toward this not man, is a being, short, stocky, um, tan skin, cat eyes. So I approached him, baldy head. I approached him. He was sitting on a stool and taking note from each soul that was there queuing up. And I approached him and I asked, are those the beings, the souls that died during tsunami? And he just looked at me like this very arrogantly, look at me like that, and put down his eyes back to what he was doing again and say arrogantly yes, just like yes. And I was like, yeah, so arrogant are you? And I went away. That's all for now. Hey, Blackie, Blackie, oh, Blackie, shoo shoo. Okay, time for you, Linda.